Hello there and welcome back to ECT Zone. My name is Carla and today in this video I will be taking you through a workout to improve and correct your posture. Nowadays people are sitting way too long and they also sit with a bad posture. So with time this can cause body aches all over the body. And yes, it is simple to fix. You just need your TRX and the mat and that's it. Let's try. First exercise I want to show you is a wide stance hip hinge. So we're going to work decompression here. I want you to have the straps at mid-length, stand facing to the anchor, and we're going into a wide stance, really wide. So if you're working on a mat, you should be off the mat. Your feet should be pointing to the wall in front of you, and then have your hands pushing into the handles and then hinge. Push your weight back and just go for a 90-degree angle here. And just relax. Keep the weight in your heel, or better in your heels. You can shift or lengthen a little bit forward. Keep those shoulders down and just hold this position for about 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now when you come up, roundin the upper back and then roll your shoulders. Okay, let's do this 2 more times. Let's hinge. Push your shoulders down, have the weight in your heels. And then if you want to, you can shift your weight slightly forward, but just don't leave the floor. I mean, don't leave the floor with your heels, and hold it for about 20 seconds. And then when we come back, we roundin the upper back and we roll the shoulders. Okay, let's do 1 more time, this same forward hinge movement. Keep the weight in your heels, and usually the reaction to this is very good. People love this. It's a really nice stretch. Okay, let's do that. Roll up 1 more time and then roll your shoulders. So that's the ideal one to start with. We're still going facing the anchor for the next one, and this will be a stretch for your lower back. So you probably know the cat and cow stretch. You do it in yoga, you do it in Pilates. Well, we can also do that on the TRX suspension trainer. So have your feet hip distance, elbows underneath your shoulders, and then let's go down into a squat position. Now lengthen the arms, have your palms down and round in the back. And then pull yourself closer, push your buttocks more down and back, and sit straight. And then let's go back. Round in the back. And then pull yourself closer, pushing your buttocks back. And again, round in the back. And pull yourself closer. And out. Okay, we've done it 3 times. I want to repeat it 3 more times. So again, elbows underneath your shoulders. Let's go into a squat position. Now lengthen the arms, palms down, round in the back. Make sure your ears are next to your biceps. And then pull yourself closer, push your buttocks back and sit more straight. And then again, round in the back. And pull yourself closer. So yes, you can do this one without the TRX on all 4s, as I said before. And straighten the legs and out. Okay, now with the next ones, we're gonna work the muscles between the shoulder blades and also the muscles below the shoulders to strengthen that upper back. So we are using mid-length again. And then the first one that I would like to do with you is a Y-fly. For the Y-fly, start with your elbows underneath your shoulders, facing the anchor, and get into an offset foot stance. So 1 foot in front of the other one. And then lengthen your arms, shoulders down, and with straight arms bring it into a Y shape. You could still change your angle here if you wanted to, but I wouldn't go too steep. Relax your shoulders, and now let's close it. Slowly down and slowly up. Okay, we're gonna do 8 repetitions here. 1, and keep those arms straight. 2, 3, keep your chin lifted, look at your anchor. 4, we're not pushing the hips back. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8, and back. Okay, what you want to do now is that decompression again. So let's get back into that wide stance and do that hip hinge again. Just push your hips down and back. The weight is in your heels. And then come up with that rounded back, rolling the shoulders if you like. Okay, so that was your Y fly. Let's do the T fly. It's very similar. We are again starting with the elbows underneath the shoulders and an offset foot stance. Now, vertical handle, straight arms, engage your core and widen into a T. Okay, you can still change your angle now if you wanted to. Make sure your shoulders are down and back and you're pulling at shoulder height. So let's go back, resisting, and then widen. So we keep the same pace as we had with the Y fly. 1, and also 8 repetitions here. 2, come on, widen with straight arms. 3, resist it as you close. 4, and work at shoulder height. No pushing with the hips. 5, and breathe. 6, and 7, and last one, and 8, and let's close it and get out. Okay, let's go back into that hip hinge, wide stance, feet straight, hinging, pushing the weight back, weight is in your heels. Just relax for a few seconds. It doesn't have to be 20 seconds now, just a few seconds. And then either come up with a straight back or with a rounded back, as you like. All right, so that was your second fly, the T fly. Your third one is an I fly. So with the I fly, we're going straight up. Just the same, only completely upwards. And then offset foot stance, elbows underneath your shoulders, palms down. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your abs, take it up. Okay, now again, you can still choose to change your angle here, and then this is your start position. Are you ready? Here we go. So yes, you are also engaging your core again. 1, 2, and maybe it isn't easy for you to get your arms straight up. Maybe it's really tight in your shoulders, your upper back, but that's okay. Just see how it goes, how far you can take it. I think this is 6. And if you can't go all the way up, then that's okay. Just keep doing it and you will improve. This might be 8, but I'm not sure, so let's do one more. And definitely the last one. Okay, and also here, we're going back into that wide stance, hip hinge one more time. Okay, decompression, push those shoulders down. Keep the weight in your heels. And then come back up with a rounded back or straight back. Okay, those were the flies. Your next one is gonna be a clock row. You know the low row, right? This is the low row. We're gonna do that low row on one side. So you start in the same way. That one arm is doing the low row, but the other arm is doing a fly move, okay? Like that T fly we did. So again, The right will do the row, the left will do the T-fly. And then of course we alternate. So keep that row close to your sides and keep that fly at shoulder height. That's what we're gonna do next. Same strap length, no need to change it, face your anchor. Again, you can go into an offset foot stance, or you could go for feet hip distance. That's really up to you. And then let's go a little closer to the anchor. Lengthen the arms, shoulders down, and then this is what we do. Pull and straighten on the other side. Pull on one side, straighten on the other side. Let's go. 1, 2, close to your sides with that row. 3, 4, we do 10 repetitions. I think I forgot to tell you. 5, 6, keep your body planked. 7, this is 8, 9, and last one, and 10, and out. And of course, if you want to do that hinge again, that wide stance hip hinge, be my guest, do it right now. I have one more exercise for you, a fly exercise, but it's in the other direction. And I want your straps a little bit more down. So bring them down to mid-calf length. So mid-calf length is when the bottom of the foot cradle is next to the mid of your calf muscle for both straps. And then face away from your anchor. And we're going to use the foot cradles now. So place your forearms in the foot cradles. We will be doing a fly, I already said, but it's a modified version of this chest fly. We need a really good plank first. Shoulders down, railroad tracks for your forearms, and then get onto your toes. And make sure your body is planked. So right now I want you to squeeze your glutes, tighten your abs, bring your ribs to your hips, and keep those shoulders down. Now bring your hands together and widen in that fly. Maybe this reminds you of a gym machine. Yes, it does the same, correct. But you can do that on your TRX really well. 4, we do 10, 5, elbows in line with your shoulders, 6, and your body is planked, 7, so it's definitely a win-win situation here, 8, 9, last one, and 10, okay. So, enough flies, I would say, and I would like to take you into the next block. The hip flexors, yes, why do we need to stretch these to have a better posture? Well, it's simple. When you sit all the time, you're gonna shorten those hip flexors. So we need to lengthen them by stretching them. And I have the best exercise for that. So this length is fine, you don't need to change it. Facing away from your anchor with your hands on the handles and a step back. And yes, you're starting from a plank position. I want you to take a really big step forward with that right foot, really big. Your arms go up slightly, that's okay. And then bring that left knee onto the floor. You're good now. Now, all I want you to do is sink in and feel the stretch on the left side, left hip flexors, and just take it as deep as you can. Just keep pushing. Make sure in front your knee is right above your heel. So if you need to put that foot a bit more forward, do it and push. And yes, you feel that in those shoulders again as well. A few more seconds here. Okay, and then slowly come back up, back to standing, back to your plank. And then we step forward with the left. Big step. Right knee on the floor. Make sure the left knee is above your heel and push. Keep pushing down. Arms go straight up and hold it for a bit longer. Usually I say hold it for about 10 seconds. Okay, and back. Let's repeat. Right foot forward. Left knee on the floor and push down. Making sure that knee is right above the heel. Maybe you can take it a little deeper this time. Stretch those hip flexors. And back back to your plank. One more time, step out, right knee on the floor, push down. And yes, maybe you feel the difference with that second one. Maybe you can take it a little bit deeper in that stretch. And back up. So yes, you can do 2 like we did now, or you can do 3 or 4 or even 5 repetitions. And then I have one more very important exercise for you. We need to strengthen those deep muscles of the core and the glutes, and that's why we do a plank. Now, I'm gonna do 2 planks with you, one without the TRX and one on the TRX. They're very different. So let's go down and do the first one. I want you on your hands or on your forearms, so you could go down on your forearms or you could be on your hands, whatever is more comfortable for you. Spread your fingers if you're on your hands and turn your hands slightly out, shoulders down and back, push them in the back pockets. And then squeeze your glutes, tighten your abs, ribs to hips. One leg out and then the other leg out. You can go a little wider with your feet if you like. Make sure those shoulders are right above the wrists and push back and squeeze those glutes and tighten those abs. And hold it for about 10 more seconds. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Now, if you think this is enough for you, don't go to the TRX straps, because here your core will be challenged a lot more. You know that. Okay, I'm gonna do my next one on the straps. You choose whether you do that or not. And then let's get in with those toes. Turn. And also here I will do a plank on my hands. You can do it on your forearms if that is more comfortable for you. Okay, we're doing exactly the same, spreading those fingers, turn the hands out, shoulders down and back. Have your toes pointing to the floor now. Engage your core. Bring your ribs to your hips and squeeze those glutes. And then we're ready. One leg out, followed by the other one. And then push yourself a little bit more back, because your shoulders need to be right above your wrists. And don't sink, squeeze it. We have to build core to have a really good posture. We're gonna hold it for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, take out the feet, widen the knees, bring the big toes together, and have a quick back stretch. Okay, and that was it. So, what can we do now? You can repeat this workout. It's not a very long one, but I recommend you to take it slow and maybe build muscle in those 3 regions that we worked in this class. And then I would like to ask you if you liked the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and maybe it's a good idea to subscribe to this channel so you won't have to miss any of my workouts. Thank you. Do you enjoy my workout videos? Jump on board the ECT Zone app and let's sweat it out together. With your subscription, you'll get over 200 workout videos, weekly workout plans, live sessions, fun challenges and programs, and an awesome medical team has got your back every step of the way. Sign up now using the link in the description and download the ECT Zone app from the App Store or Google Play. Let's crush those goals together inside the ECT Zone app.